Sorry about that. We are back. Yeah, there was an issue with OBS where it registers some sort of error. All right, Combi, that's enough, please.
Hartman. That's Hartman. Right.
I that stuff's just really loud on me too, and
Uh,
yeah. Uh, but yeah, now Zazuma will be back shortly, but I've managed to get stream back up and going. Uh, I apologize for that, everybody. I am actually going to be going back to my computer now, and I'm going to let Zazuma come in and come back to her computer.
Perfect.
I had
I
I
love
just
this
wanted
stupid
to make
sound.
sure that it was working.
It is definitely working.
We all love that stupid sound.
Yeah. It is so good. Don't ask how I got it though.
All right.
Once
Okay.
again, everybody, I apologize about that. Thank you for rejoining us. Uh, that was a very weird thing. OBS that we use for streaming just gave out a really weird error, and apparently it decided to go into safe mode, which means it does not run anything external, which means it was not going to pick up Discord or anything else. But
And you're
thank you for
echoing.
bearing with.
And you're echoing.
Yeah, it's because I had the volume up. I'm on the stream itself because I'm watching the stream too, and you was hearing the sound from the stream echo in my mic. All right, so as we are, Hope and Ari, what you notice is that Flickr starts playing a very sad song, but it's a very good one, and everybody's really enjoying it. Now, so Flickr, you're still going through those thoughts. Nobody's there to support you, though. And then you remember images, thoughts, and memories of even your parents looking down upon your all the effort you put into trying to perform.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Needless to
Dang.
say, you're not in a very optimistic state of mind at the moment.
Mm-mm. I don't need them. I have myself.
What you want to think, but unfortunately, it's like you just can't seem to find yourself wanting to care enough to even try to build yourself up. It's almost like all motivation inside you is starting to drain out.
I heard that. What was that?
Hmm.
About this time during the series of sad songs that you're playing, you notice out of all this, you notice Joey's the one that raises his mug of beer towards you and gives you a wink and a little bit of a clap as he leaves and goes to the bathroom. And shortly after that, that's when you see the door burst open. As it's dark out, the door completely slams open. And Marcus, why don't you tell me how you're entering this building?
I am entering very frantically, trying to find Flicker immediately. Last I saw of him, I knew that he was going to perform. And so, that's where I'm checking first, the pub.
So, Flicker, you see this, and upon seeing this, you also notice that Hope and Ari, why don't you tell me how you're reacting to Flicker's performance?
Well, he's doing a sad song, so I guess I'm just weaving back and forth and just bobbing to the melody.
What about you, Ari?
I'm crossing my arms, trying not to show emotion.
Grumpus.
So, Flicker, as the door slams open and you see Marcus frantically run in, look around, and spot you on stage, and then it's almost to the point that it just interrupts the entire performance itself. And then that's when it's like everything just snaps back into reality for you. And you see Hope and Ari. Hope bobbing along and Ari with her arms crossed. It is now currently 10 after 6.
Hmm.
It is dark outside. Would you like to continue your performance, or would you like to go ahead at this point? What are you guys doing?
Maybe I'll do one more song.
Okay. Are you going to continue on with the sad song, or are you going to go with the other songs that you were playing beforehand?
Mm. Other than the song that I played beforehand, maybe I want to change it up actually. What would not? I don't even know what the locals like.
Try happy and you know it.
What about British music?
We're in Switzerland.
Oh yeah, but we were in Britain once, weren't we?
Did you?
Okay, I
really?
want you to roll me another performance check with this.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wonder how that's gonna go.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I'm sorry, I did not mean to shout.
So, I know we have already added we've already added what you made for the thing, but I am going to roll again.
I am making money.
I want you to add another 14 pieces of copper from extra tips
Okay.
Nice.
into your inventory.
Nice.
Amazing.
Marcus, you see, as you come in, you see Flicker. You interrupt his performance for a little bit, and you see him. He kind of dazes around a little bit as he looks around at everybody, and then goes back to playing. This time, he's playing more of a British pub song.
Hmm.
So, what are you going to do during the rest of his performance?
I'm gonna sit somewhere near him, like up front, by the stage I'd assume he'd be performing on, and I'll wait for him to finish up his song.
Open Ari, you just witnessed Marcus slam through the door in a frantic manner, look around, lock eyes on Flicker, and then go up front to sit with near him.
I mean, Hope's immediately alerted. I mean, that was not anything subtle.
Uh,
I guess she gestures to Ari that we should head up front or keep an eye around the room. I don't know which other one, whatever one is better. And I think she'll enjoy the music either way, but she'll just have her keep her eyes out.
So, are you going up there where Marcus is, or are you staying back where you were?
I'm going up with Marcus.
Marcus, Hope sits down next to you. Ari, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and buy a drink for the bard.
You sure? Cause
Okay.
did you see what he just texted?
Burnt bacon. I'm gonna make.
Why are you going to be hostile to Small like that? He's done nothing to you.
I have been burnt. Burnt. I say burnt.
I'm gonna assume that was for Small. And I'm just gonna go ahead and buy I'm gonna buy a drink for the bard.
All right. Do you have a copper piece in your inventory?
I should.
Remove one copper piece from your inventory.
Will do.
Copper pieces did I earn last time? I forgot.
I think it was like 14.
Before the 14, it was like last month. No, second last month, I think. Because it deleted myself from my inventory, I think.
That's not good.
Tell
It
you
is not
what,
good.
it did delete it. It deleted everything that he had. So I could technically make us all wait through while I sit there and watch through the footage and do that, but I'm gonna say screw it because you done some really good rolls here. I'm gonna give you a fresh roll.
Okay.
It's non-alcoholic
Give yourself
beer.
18 silver pieces.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Nice.
I'll make a spot for the silver piece right back.
I got it. Don't worry.
All right. So there you go. And Ari, you buy the drink for liquor.
The non-alcoholic drink.
Aww.
Apple juice.
Nah, I'll buy him a real drink.
All right.
Grapefruit juice.
And are you going to the table to sit with Hope and Marcus?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. So the three of you going to talk about it, anything, do anything while Flicker's finishing off his performance.
I'm just sort of sitting there in silence, waiting.
I didn't know Flicker could actually play well.
He seems like he's hurting, so here's one for him at least.
I just sort of give him a grunting response.
Like that.
Caveman noises.
Oonga boonga
I'm a-
stick.
That's because I'm a silent gorilla.
But I tried to look around the pub, but as I'm listening.
Roll me perception.
Ooh.
Everyone?
Come here. I've noticed
Yes.
something.
That is indeed something.
By the end of the performance, it just seems kind of odd to you. But everybody's there. I guess Joby just left at some point.
Oh man, I was hoping to get them together for a date.
I am going to burn you, you stupid cleric.
Burned a cleric that resists fire and uses fire spells.
No, not burn. Insult.
Oh, you mean
No, same thing.
All right, so at this point, by the time you finish with your performance and everything, Flicker, it's about 7 o'clock. It's dark. You guys can go stay the night at the inn if you so choose, or whatever. At this point,
Thank you for listening to my music. Yep.
Of
Here,
course.
I bought you a beverage. I hope you enjoy.
I down it. I just drink it.
roll me,
Take
a
it out.
const-
Take one jug.
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Let's go, not one. Aw.
You are not drunk.
You are not drunk.
Oh,
What is it with this bard that will do exceptional on strength and Constitution stuff, but well, I guess today you've just been on a roll altogether because your performance checks have been acing pretty good too.
You just jinxed him. How could you
I
do
am
this?
going. This is my only good roll.
How could you do this to Kanbai Sansu? You just jinxed him.
Well, that's half the fun of it. Well, maybe we'll get to see if I jinxed him or not later. But right now he's out of performance checks. So what are you guys doing? It's 7 o'clock.
I guess we go back to Viola and go to bed.
hold on, Marcus. You came in here in a frantic earlier. What was that all about?
Oh, that's
I
right.
need
I
to
forgot.
talk to Flicker about something. It's none of your concern. It's only to be discussed with me and Flicker.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
That was intense. Also, I completely forgot about the plot for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I will state that Marcus has been on friendly terms with everybody.
Yeah, that sounds about right from what I've heard.
Yeah,
It's okay.
and
I
he's
won't take it to offense. I've been
Yeah.
drinking.
so
That's okay. I might not heal you, but that's okay.
You use marketing plans on everything. You don't heal anyways.
did you see that meme that she posted about the light cleric?
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is.
I just assumed somebody else would play the role of the healer.
Nah, pal.
I mean, I did for a little bit by giving healing potions.
He's a better healer than you.
All right. Back in it.
Mhm.
So Marcus has told you that it's something to be discussed privately between him and Flicker, nobody else. So what are the four of you doing now? Flicker, by this point, you've made it to the table. You've heard that.
Okay.
I choose to leave the two of them be and go back to the store. I'm going to see if my snow blindness is still affecting me.
Oh.
It being night, you're going to roll perception with disadvantage
Okay.
because you don't have dark vision.
Wait, she doesn't?
I don't. I'm the one person in the party that does not have it.
And you're the rogue.
Exactly. I wasn't thinking when I made my
I
character
mean,
too well.
technically, I'm a human. I'm not supposed to have dark vision either, so what can I say?
Oof.
Yeah.
You're not seeing anybody specifically focus on the thing, but you are seeing people out and about walking back to their homes and everything at this point in time. Hope, what are you doing?
What was we were supposed to do about Lisa? I forgot.
Lisa had asked you in the morning tomorrow, the next day, to go check out the museum, investigate it, and see whether or not you could tell there was any magical items, because she suspected Svan Gerder, the mayor of the town, to be someone that was in the black market with magical weapons.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. Like I said, I've completely
Uh,
forgotten about the plot for
yeah,
like
the
a
black
few
market
minutes.
weapons dealer.
I guess I don't know. I guess Hope will go on the bed. It's dark.
Okay, so once again, as you go in there, you see, you remember Hagrid and how his wife was there with Viola, and she runs the nighttime operations at the inn. You see her there.
Uh,
She'll show you to a room. It's got two beds in there, one for you and one for Ari.
nice.
All right.
Yep, I just clean up and go to bed.
All right. Ari leaves. Flicker, it's just you and Marcus.
So what do you want to tell me?
Right. So, Flicker. I don't mean for you to take this badly, but you're in deep shits. While I was out attending to my business, we'll say, I saw a vision. A phantasmagoria of a few images, and you were included in one of them, being taken away by a satyr.
Hey, what?
A satyr demon, I would add.
Right, yeah, a satyr demon.
Oh, that's not fun at all.
Nah, nope.
So, when again?
I'd advise you to watch your back, Flicker.
Wait, hold on. You said I was being taken by a demon or whatever. Where the hell is this happening?
It was at the bar, was it right? Not.
It was an image of him at the pub performing.
Yeah, sorry. It was here, right where you stood.
I will note it was not an image of it picking him up and dragging him away. It was just an image of those hands closing around him.
Yeah, right.
Flicker, roll me insight right fast.
Okay.
Oh no.
Insight. Watch this, not one. Let's go.
Imagine.
That would be real funny.
It would be awesome.
Oh wow, that's actually good.
Wow. Okay.
I think he jinxed himself back into good roles.
That's how gotcha players do it.
So, Flicker, you know about the time frame that Marcus left to go do his. Is also around the time frame that everything started to seem so unreal for you. The fact that it's clicking in you that Hope and Ari just suddenly appeared in that pub after Marcus slammed the door, but they appeared and they looked like they had actually been there for a while, even though you never saw them come in. All these weird feelings. You had even had depressing thought about how Marcus was abandoning you because he didn't want to listen to your music, despite the fact that you know that he left to go perform his oath. All of this is compiling together. So right now to you, that whole time period where you were getting deeply depressed seems supernatural.
Oh. So that's what happened. I got.
Oh.
It might have already happened.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yes, totally. Why is it wonderful?
Just never mind.
I never thought I'd see the day where Marcus gets so aggro.
Last session, he went around intimidating everybody in town.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I've never thought I'd see the day when Marcus got so aggro.
Well, I mean, fair enough. It's just he's never been aggro towards us. I'm used to seeing the nice side of him.
Yeah, that's kind of Marcus has always had a soft spot for Hope, especially, and then he's been kind of bonding with everybody else.
If that's the
Dang.
way you want to play Marcus, then that'd be okay. We could just chalk it up to stress.
You're already stressed. Let's go with that.
Let's chalk it up to Marcus freaking the fuck out because he just had an image of this satyr demon in a town that he already knows has an archfiend and
Yeah.
saw it attacking one of his friends.
Yeah, well, wouldn't you be a little stressed out as well if you saw
Yeah,
that?
this a vision granted to him by the divinity he serves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, if you'd gotten really high on that charisma check, there would have been a completely different ending to that scenario.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Once again, like I said, you were inviting your divinity there. Your divinity is someone who very much exists for the sake of. What the fuck do you think you're doing in the mortal realms? Get the fuck out now. So,
Talk about
Yep.
insight. Get out. I'll show you something to do. So just get out.
no, not a I'll show you something to do. Get out, you're dead.
Womp womp.
I've stated this before, like the difference between the Oath of the Watcher and the Oath of the Skygate, they're both very similar. But the big difference is like Oath of the Watcher is I'm going to keep an eye out and take preventative measures to stop those things from invading the mortal realm. Oath of Skygate's more along the lines of you're here, you shouldn't be here, get fucked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the game.
Yeah, back to the game. Ari, what are you doing through all this? You've done your perception check. You got a 9. You see people walking around town.
I'm gonna go walk around the building, see if there's gonna be if there's more of a spot where I not as noticed.
If you
Rolling
get,
stealth.
if you get in, bring some potions.
That's not the potion shop. That's the food shop.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
They literally sell stuff for groceries.
Get me a carrot.
give me some cheese.
I want to be a horse.
All right, so
Get some
roll
cheese.
me another perception check with disadvantage.
With
That
disadvantage.
just reminded me of a stupid gif.
Which one? The horse has been alerted? Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Womp womp.
You're not seeing anything in specific on the backside.
It must be
Con,
a
check
lie.
stream chat.
I'm just saying there is a door heading out back, but it also seems to be locked.
Okay. I'm gonna try and pick that lock.
Good luck.
Roll me
Oh,
thieves'
dear.
tools.
That's a roll?
Yeah, if you go under skills.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Nice.
Ooh, nice, respectable.
It is almost instinctual the way you just put those thieves' tools in there. You put the lockpick in there, and the door just clicks open. As you go in, you notice that the food in there has been all put away for the most part, covered up, but there's nobody else in that building. And it
Okay.
doesn't seem like anybody's seen you.
Uh-oh.
Well,
We thought you were gonna do
really
the
my
menage.
concern is just stuff to help preserve food. So the main thing I want to get is
Preservatives and salt. You need
Yes.
salt.
yes.
Noting this place mostly serves ingredients and stuff,
Ingredients.
vegetables. I'm going to roll a d12. You find 10 rations worth of preserved food.
Ooh.
Perfect.
All right. Did you add that into your inventory?
How many again?
10.
10. So you're up to 14 now.
Nice.
All right. Perfect.
Cool.
All right. Anything else you would like to do?
I'm not gonna push my luck. I'll go ahead and back to the inn.
All right. You gonna lock the door on your way out?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Roll me stealth.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
He's still.
Oh my god.
And you're full up on burst points, so.
Up,
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right. All right. Much in the way you get there.
Innkeeper doesn't even notice him because she's that stealthy.
'Cause I'm
She
short.
walks into the inn. Innkeeper shows you to the room with Hope. Marcus and Flicker, what are you doing now?
So, after being slightly passive aggressive with Flicker, I suppose I shall also be heading in for the nights.
And Flicker, are you joining them?
Is there any cute woman nearby?
Well,
Most everybody's done headed off to go to bed. This is about 8 o'clock now.
Aw. Okay, I'll go to bed too.
As you get there, Ingrid goes and Hagrid's wife, she goes and she shows you to your rooms. Flicker, she welcomes you in rather warmly. Marcus, she picks up the sheets for that's supposed to go on your bed, slams them into your chest, and gives you the evil eye and walks away.
I think she was at the pub.
No, I think this has to do with earlier.
No.
Where is she?
Earlier, Marcus barging in, bullying the guy that was on shift earlier. Sorry, Sasha, you're answering for the aggressive acts of Decade and Marcus now.
You got dealt a bad roll there.
All right, so it's 8 o'clock. You guys going to sleep for the night?
Yeah.
Okay.
He seems like a nice person. Surely he won't bomb our rooms, right?
All right. So you wake up. It's Friday, January 10th, 1930, at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm pretty sure I went ahead and did the long rest for everybody, but I'm going to do it again.
Cool.
Oh, wait. I need to check because I did do it. So I need to check see because it'll give you back all your hit die. If you used Eddie. You got 3. You got 3. Well, I think all of you actually have all your hit die already.
Neat.
Everybody but Hope. Okay. So sorry, Hope. You're sticking with one hit die.
Oh, okay.
Womp womp.
All right. So you guys got your long rest. You've got your effects. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. The sun has not come up yet. Are you wanting to just kind of, nothing's really open? Are you wanting to hang out around in your rooms, or what are you wanting to do? Noting that Marcus, you and Flicker are in a room that's right beside Hope and Ari.
It'll fight.
What's that?
Probably a bad idea. Never mind.
No, it's just I know that for a fact. I don't think Hope's been in a pillow fight, so.
Marcus and
Nice pillow
Flicker,
to pillows.
your bed, Marcus, your bed starts floating.
Uh,
Have fun.
oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like that bed. What the fuck?
So what are you doing? Bed starts floating in the air.
Marcus.
Marcus, get down!
And he's gone.
Oh. Internet
He'll be-
issue?
Yeah, internet issue. He'll be back.
Yeah. There he is.
And he's back.
Yeah, my phone keeps doing the thing. I think it's because I keep trying to check the Twitch on my phone, which is causing it to just mess up Discord.
Yes,
I-
it'll do
yeah,
that. I
Rick.
used to use the phone
Yeah.
there for a while. But
Yeah.
we had to switch it over to Mike for me.
I'm definitely going to be hopping off the bed once it starts floating because I do not like that. I don't want to be crushed against the ceiling.
All right. So as you hop off the bed, you see the bed turn, and you know where the head rests and then where your footrest is of the bed.
Yeah.
The footrest turns and angles straight towards you.
Oh,
I think it likes
God.
you. I don't think it likes you.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're a
Oh.
tank.
Oh. Oh.
Wah, wah.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. No, no.
Ouch.
Oh? Oh, my God. Okay.
I will
You
mark
are-
it. Don't
Ah.
do that. I will mark it.
Okay. All right.
See, I can just drag and drop it on there. So what you were marking was 20 damage because
Oh.
it counts in wounds.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's
So-
fine, guys. He's fine. Wounded, that's it.
Oh, no.
So, Hub and Ari, you obviously hear this from your room. Flicker, you see this. This bed just slammed full force. Marcus tries to dodge, but the bed anticipates his movements and slams right into him.
How
Get off the
big
bed.
is this? How big is this room? Like, does it hit Flicker too? Or Splinter still
No, it
fine?
does not. It does not hit Flicker.
Okay.
Matter of fact, Flicker, roll me a perception check.
Uh-oh. That's
Uh-oh.
funny.
No.
You're still waking up.
Yeah, you're still waking up. Don't worry about it.
I guess since Hope heard it, I guess she'll do like a perception check too. I don't know, or maybe Arcana. I mean, at this point,
Are you going? You're doing an Arcana check from your room, or
oh no, I was gonna run out of the room and check on Marcus and Flicker because I think that's where the sound came from.
Yeah, you can tell that's where the sound came from there. All what you hear is this loud booming crunching from next door.
And a very loud what the fuck.
And then
And a very loud flicker, what the fuck?
I guess I do. I guess I get into the room and do a Arcana check.
Ari, what are you doing?
I'm going to get breakfast.
Ari, on your way down, you see Ingrid running up the stairs towards the room.
What's going on?
No breakfast.
Didn't you hear that? That's what's going on. What the hell was that? As she runs past you.
Hopes that direction. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay. Noting the kitchen is not open, so there's no breakfast yet.
She's a thief.
Aww.
Oh, you're not going to steal from the kitchen, are you?
Nah, I already got my rations worth.
Yeah.
All right,
bet.
so Hope, you go in there. So Flicker and Marcus, I want to know, did y'all lock your bedroom door when you went to sleep?
I assume so, yes.
Hope,
Yeah,
the
I would
door
think
is
what-
currently locked as you go try to get in there.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't do anything about that. And I got.
Oh,
an 8
I
for
can.
that
I unlocked the
anyway.
door.
I beat on the door. It's like, is everyone all right in there?
All right. So I'm guessing at this point, Flicker, you go unlock the door and let her in.
Yeah. Take a guess. Guess what happened?
Oh,
so
you see Marcus laying in the floor and just pieces of this bed as the bed itself is shattered, just surrounding him.
He ate too much.
Is this what you call a pillow fight? I think you guys got carried away.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
No,
I'm
seriously.
pretty sure that's a bed fight.
From behind Hope, you hear, "What the hell did you do?" You see Ingrid back there, and she is glaring at Marcus now.
Hey, in my defense, I'm not the one who started picking up the bed first. It just started floating on itself.
I would immediately shut him and try to speak to the innkeeper myself. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened. I can assure you it wasn't Marcus that did it.
Right. So then it was you that did it.
No, it wasn't me either. I don't know what happened either.
I see 3 people here. Him, you, and her. So did she do it?
No,
He
I
just got here.
They just got here, yes.
It was probably a nightmare. Right, Marcus?
Oh yeah, I suppose I have been having pretty bad nightmares lately. I apologize about the bed.
Her eyes are going to go wide when you say that. And just kind of put her hands down, just immediately goes non-aggressive. No persuasion roll needed.
Oh. Well, okay.
And then she just, her eyes are wide and she's like, "You too." So it's not just us.
What do you mean by that?
Could you please explain?
It's hard to explain, and I know nobody would ever really believe us. I will say at Combi, you know, while Flicker would know something that I probably should have mentioned in, while Flicker knows that magic is meant to be kept secret, you would also know that this woman was watching Viola, her husband's practicing to learn magecraft as an alchemist. She knows about the magical world.
Oh.
So
I should have said that stuff instead. Yeah, I should have just let it happen then.
yeah, but
I don't think she needs to know the extent of it, though.
as you bring up nightmare, she said it's kind of hard to explain. I know you probably won't believe us, and it could even be a curse from a mage. I don't know, but every so often, at least once a month, everybody in town has these horrifying nightmares. Some wake up extremely depressed, some wake up terrified. They're so surreal, almost like you're completely living on them.
Are these nightmares unique to each person, or they're all about the same thing?
Each one is unique to each person, but the thing of it is everybody has them at the same night.
Does that mean you had him too?
Normally it hits in the daytime for me, considering that's when I sleep.
Ah, I see.
Which I can say that yesterday I didn't have any.
Hmm.
But a lot of times it's like you're in the nightmare itself and you're lost and you're confused. You don't know what's going on, and all these strange things are happening. Some people have even claimed to have witnessed hell itself in their nightmares.
Also, thanks for the hydrate one, too.
Thank you for the
Oh.
hydrate 121.
Oh, it's time to hydrate? Let me get water.
Funny because I was taking a big sip of water as we got the hydrate.
Right on schedule. When did these nightmares start happening? I say to whoever's listening.
Ingrid,
Yes. You didn't say anything, so that was.
I
We need
was
to deny.
typing a reply to 121 telling them thank you for the hydrate.
Oh, now it shows up. It just showed up.
Anyways, she's going to answer about 4 to 5 years ago.
That long?
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of these people, they react differently. Some people at
Water
this point,
obtained.
some of the people here, they've just lost all interest and all will, and they're just not afraid of anything anymore. Other people are scared of the slightest sound.
Do I? Did I have?
Did what? You were kind of a little too high pitched there, so couldn't hear.
Oh. Did I have this? Or is it something else entirely?
When?
What you had was this entire moment of a surreal depression that came over you, like something was messing with your mind to the extent of making you believe that all your friends had abandoned you and that none of your friends were even your friends.
Oh, that's a nightmare, alright.
That was.
But yours was while you were awake.
Have you?
Oh. I see.
Actually, Ingrid, besides just the nightmares, has anyone recently been going through and seen strange things during the day when they are awake?
Strange things how?
Like, they think they perceive one thing, but when they wake out of it, they realize something else is going on. Have you heard anything of that to your knowledge? Maybe someone losing their sanity over this.
Well, there's a lot of people that we've thought about, we've had concerned about maybe losing their sanity over the nightmares themselves. But when it comes down to it, as far as seeing weird things in the daytime, nobody's really seen anything weird since about 4 years ago when the mayor and a couple others went and sealed a spirit away in a tree.
A spirit?
Hold on, they what?
What do you mean, a spirit?
Legend has it over in the Lost Woods long time ago there was something akin to a fairy, only dark, and the mayor and everybody else got together and they managed. It used to terrorize this town for, according to legend, but 5 years ago it suddenly started again, and then a year after that, well, during that time frame, that's when the mayor came in and became the mayor, and then a year after that, the mayor and uh, his nephew, who had just moved in, and a couple other men went out into the woods and they performed a ritual that was supposedly either to appease or seal the spirit in a tree.
The Lost Woods?
Yes. And we have not had any problems in the daytime since then. Sometimes, though, at night, at least once a month, we get those nightmares, though.
Well, we're sorry about the bed, and we could try to fix it, if you wish.
Uh, I'll have people to come up and repair it, but I am going to have to ask you to try to find some way of coming up with money to pay for it. I understand you are with the clock tower and that you did come to uh, assist us, but
How much
at
do
the
you
same
think?
time, I can't be having you going around creating chaos and destroying things.
How much does the bed cost? Or do you think the repairs will cost? Either or.
The amount she's going to give you is going to be about 10 gold.
Ooh. Okay. I guess we thank her for her sharing that information.
All right, about this time, it is about 5 o'clock. Ari, there is stirring in the kitchen. Somebody's in there cooking.
Yay!
And then
That
a
get me
carrot
coffee.
flies at her.
Carrots. That's come by.
Nope. Nothing goes flying at Ari. So what's the other three of you doing?
I guess I start heading down to the kitchen. Wait, no, somebody's got to heal Marcus. Or is Marcus gonna heal himself? I'd rather not use my spell slots. Marcus.
Hello.
I hope I was asking you if you were going to use your spell slots to heal yourself, or
Oh. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Great, I don't have to use mine.
Yep.
Gonna head on down to the kitchen.
okay. So let me do this with Marcus. Marcus, let's see
Alright.
what you got. What are you going to use? Are you going to use your? So you have healing hands and lay on hands. Which one are you going to use? Healing hands, you can cause it to regain a number of hit points equal to your level. Lay on hands, you've got 15 on pull. If you go to the actions tab on your character page, and you'll see all your stuff there. It'll be because you'll see channel divinity, divine sense, and all that stuff. If you go under to where it says race actions or paladin actions and effects, go down, you see, yeah, lay on hands. So you're going to give yourself back 12.
Yep, I've done that.
All right. So if you go under to, all right, you just went ahead and erased it. Okay. I was going to say we had an effect on there too, because what you could do is
Uh,
hit the magnifying glass beside of it. You see it says
Okay.
heal 5. You hit that magnifying glass and you just
Ah.
put in 12 instead of where the 5.
Yeah.
And what you do is you target yourself and then you heal yourself.
Mhm.
But that was just to get you used to using stuff on the combat
Yeah.
tracker and stuff.
Alright, yeah.
All right. So you guys do that. Marcus, you use 12 points of lay on hands. You guys just wait for breakfast.
Yep.
Yep.
And Flickers finally went to bed at the end.
All right. So it is about 6 o'clock in the morning by the time breakfast comes out. You guys eating? Are any of you going to be having any kind of conversations? You're by yourselves, nobody else is there.
Oh, good, if nobody else is there. So where should we head off to first?
A better replacement store, I assume.
Well, not just that. I mean, like the museum.
Oh, I
And
guess
the
that's a
mayor.
thing too.
Yes,
That
there's a thing
replacement.
called
What are you
Shit.
guys talking about?
She's talking about so
I know.
what oh no, I'm not talking to you. Which
Oh.
you're really muffled right now.
I
Oh.
noticed that.
All
Now
right.
we can
So
Okay.
but what I was going to say is noting for Hope Marcus. She didn't say go to a bed shop. She just said, she'll get somebody up there, pay her, get her 10 gold.
Something happened to the bed?
And she's willing to wait. So it's not like an immediate rush because she plans on y'all being there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah.
So
I
we
forgot the
come
plot
into
again.
that.
I forgot the plot. Again.
Ari asked what was going on with the bed.
Oh, the bed. Actually, Hope doesn't know what happened to the bed.
The bed floated.
It imploded.
Floated.
Floated.
Bard, what did you do to the bed?
You are muffled again.
While it would be funny to say I did it, no, I did not. It was weird.
Magic weird.
Correct.
Interesting.
And it targeted Marcus for some reason.
Hmm.
Did it? Were you there to
Mhm.
see it target Marcus Hope?
No, I'm just making a.
And it targeted Marcus for some reason.
It's just Marcus was on the floor, Flicker was still in the bed, and Marcus got hit. It's elementary, my dear.
Flicker, did you stay in the bed while Marcus was getting assaulted by his bed?
You want me to get hit by a bed too?
Well, what I want to know is, upon you seeing that his bed is floating and aiming for him, are you trusting your own bed at this point?
Oh, I got out too.
Well, the bed floated, and now it's not. Now it's dead.
Was the bed alive to begin with?
Stop!
Schrodinger's bed.
Stop!
All right. I'm done. All right, but yeah. So Flicker tells everybody that the bed floated and it apparently assaulted Marcus.
Okay. But guys, didn't you think that was sort of? Well, Ari doesn't know, so I say guys. But they said they sealed that spirit within a tree. Did we accidentally? Well, not really accidentally, but did we release that spirit?
I forgot about that. Yes.
Oh no. She just smacks her forehead. It's like, why does
Oh,
nothing
now
ever
that's
go?
weird. Too. I don't know who to trust now. Because Lisa said she was being trapped by the tree.
Well, no, it wasn't that she was being trapped. It was the tree that was causing the.
Noting that the tree was the center of the bounded field that you established was created by the necromancer, as there was a ton of undead protecting that tree.
So,
And the bounded field itself was causing a lot of confusion, and the only way to get out of the bounded field was to destroy that tree.
the necromancers. Maybe they did something to aggravate the tree. And that's why they guarded it, so that way the tree would continuously make that bounded field. Therefore, it would only stand to reason that we would have to destroy the tree to get rid of it, assuming that was the source of the problem, or at least the problem around Lost Woods.
Well, you guys are talking about this tree and a bed, but
I know you
say,
remember the tree. You remember the tree. The bed.
oh,
the
I
bed's-
clearly remember the tree.
The tree. I burnt that thing. Me and Marcus. We burnt it.
Y'all just talking about this tree and spirit, and Ari has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
So
Fucking
you
D&D.
guys are talking about the tree and this one bed, but if you're saying this one bed was affected by a tree, wouldn't all the beds be affected by a tree? Wouldn't this entire building be affected by the tree made of wood?
Okay,
What
so
if it
we give
is?
her the quick lowdown on what happened and what Ingrid said to us to save some time.
Oh. I guess that makes
I
sense.
assumed you were
kind of.
behind me. You're very sneaky, rogue.
I don't trust rogues. Completely
Hey, I
ignoring the
gave you a
fact that I
drink
am one
yesterday,
myself.
Bard. I gave you a
What?
drink.
Hey, I'm not saying you did good for me. I'm just saying.
Well, what do you guys want to do now?
Well,
So, noting
There-
for your agenda, Lisa did ask you at some point today to check out the museum,
Right, yeah.
and everything else is whatever you want to do.
we should at least check out the museum because I don't think there's anything we can do about the spirit problem right now.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
So we go straight there after we eat.
Sure.
I do want to check out the general wares just to see if there's anything we can purchase. Not the
You mean
not the
steal?
grocery store.
Oh, by
Huh?
the way, Ari, I might have made a mistake.
What's
Ah.
the mistake?
I offered to help pay for the bed, And apparently the bed is 10 gold pieces.
So,
Problem then, not ours.
ooh, I have a solution. Could we possibly flicker?
What?
Any chance you could talk to somebody about it for us?
Well, we could get the clock
Why
tower
didn't
to
I
pay.
think of that?
We could get the clock tower to pay for it. If we asked nicely. Maybe.
You think they'd do it, bro?
I mean, it's technically a necessary work expense.
Yeah, but that's adding to whatever work expense it is, and
You think we're not gonna
It's
get
n-
taxed, bro?
I would rather see if somebody from town could do it.
Oh, that.
Preferably someone who may have sweet things for this flicker here
No,
who play.
you imply that, you stupid rogue.
That's a wonderful idea. We can have Flicker ask Jovi nicely.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. Come
Can I
on.
ask her to see if there's a carpenter in town that's not Jovi?
Jovi's not a carpenter.
He's the
And-
mayor's
Go-
nephew.
The 10 gold is the price for repairing the bed. So no, she said she was going to call the carpenter to do it.
Ah,
Yeah.
Come on,
so
Bard.
no bed.
I
What?
mean, he is the mayor's nephew. He might.
You know he can pull some strings.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Can I roll persuasion on the bard? I know my charisma's not exactly up to par, but please.
If the bard will allow it.
Roll it with disadvantage.
That would actually be a good idea. Disadvantage.
Tell you what if I roll persuasion on it?
Go for
Roll with
it.
disadvantage.
Alright.
Well.
Tell you what, I'll do
No.
I'll roll with disadvantage and a point of favor.
Hold up. Before we start getting too carried away, the point of me is if the bard will allow it, if the bard says, because it's the same thing as me trying to convince you to do something. You're trying to convince Combi for Ari to convince Flicker. So you have to convince Combi.
he agreed to a disadvantage roll.
Yeah, and it was a none. Not even a chance. Which is
Yeah,
actually
buy me a
very,
Steam game and I'll make it and I'll do it.
which is a very fitting role
What
for
was
this
that?
occasion.
Buy me a Steam game and I'll do it.
Huh?
A steam human.
Steam game, yes. I'm accepting bribes. Please don't.
I'll sing you a Scottish lullaby.
What up?
I'll sing you a Scottish lullaby. I don't have anything.
Alright. So are you allowing me to go ahead and go, do this with disadvantage in favor?
If Combi will.
Good luck.
Combi, you're going to roll an insight against this. I want you both to roll this in the tower.
Okay,
I'll-
well-
oh, yeah.
How does a disadvantage and the favor work?
Isn't it neutralized?
No. So favor is not advantage. If you go into your action tab where it says favor, which is not even favor anymore, it's burst. I need to change that.
Pokemon Adventures, go!
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, Pikachu!
There it goes. It's supposed to be a mono burst now. that you get.
Will this go into effect on my D20?
Yeah, what you do is you apply the
Right.
effect to yourself.
Okay.
All right. And then click disadvantage
Yes.
and then drag persuasion over to the tower.
All right. I'll do that.
Why are we doing this?
Because you told her to do it.
Fair
Now
enough.
you roll insight. You roll insight now.
He
Oh,
did.
I
yeah.
got rid of one
Oh, okay.
point.
And
Oh, it's the rolls.
Flicker, you're not buying this shit.
Thanks, Sanju.
More than double.
Aw.
You didn't stand a chance. That's called non-consensual persuasion.
Oh, that's actually funny.
Perfect.
I guess we'll just head home.
Back into it. Back into it. So,
Alright.
what are you guys planning to do? It's currently 11:30. How much later are we going to go, guys?
Wait, time was actually going?
Yep.
I guess we'll head over to the museum.
No,
Good
I'm
idea.
saying it's 11:30 us.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's call it then.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Because I know Combine needs to leave soon.
Yeah. How much
Probably go
longer?
for now.
How much longer you got, Combine?
Probably an hour.
And I
Okay. All right, we're good. So you guys go to the museum.
yeah, but do we need to take a quick break? Anybody needs one?
I don't think so. No.
No, I'm good. Maybe.
Good.
You good, Ari?
I might need it.
Jade, I mean, I keep calling you Ari.
It's all good. I'm fine, but come by. You just said you might need a little break.
I might need a shit. But I can hold it.
No, don't hold it. It'll hurt your bowels. We'll take a 10-minute break.
All right. Meantime, I'm going to get the map ready,
Okay.
and then we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Switching over now. What's it called? The song you were singing. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, is everyone else here?
Yo, yeah.
Okay, here we. Wow, that is tiny. Wait, no. Okay, I'm on OBS, so. We are back, everyone. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I think they can hear us.
Excellent.
All right, so you guys.
Should I just hit the arrow on this one?
Make it your background. Go ahead.
Okay, so now that you see what's going on right here, guys.
So between eating your conversation and everything, you make it here, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
The museum is currently open. Just from where you're at, I put you on the map.
The what?
The map.
Okay, you're kind of getting muffed every now and then.
He's with the map.
Okay.
All right. So you're on the map. I'll put you in your old marching order. So you tell me what you're going to do. The museum's currently open.
What time do they close?
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but what time do they close?
She's gonna take all night at the museum.
I'm just wondering.
Museum has a thing where it says it closes about 6 o'clock p.m.
Okay. What? Are you guys the only one that doesn't look at the sign first before going in?
Yeah, I don't. Why would I?
Okay. I guess it's just me. I guess we walk in.
All
I'm
right.
going.
Hope is healthy. Okay.
As you go in, the door, it's a glass door. You go in, you notice there's these walls around everywhere you go. The museum itself, the roof is about 20 feet up in the air. However, the walls only seem to go about,
Ooh.
the walls only seem to go about 15 to 17 feet up.
Ooh, that's interesting.
It has support beams that goes from the walls to the roof. And in the middle of the roof, as a matter of fact, let me pull up. I think I got a map of what the roof of the thing looks like. This, you're not going to be on this or anything. This is just kind of how it looks. In that middle section there is all glass. Let me disable that too so you can actually see.
Is it
Ooh,
in a
that's
dome
cool.
shape?
So what?
Is it in a dome shape?
It is slightly, just slightly, enough that like if it were to rain or something, it would come off of it. But it is mostly not enough of a steep that it would even be difficult to walk on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
except for where the glass is. The glass does dome up towards the middle.
Okay. Hmm.
And you'll notice looking at the glass, it looks like the glass up there. Roll me perception,
Ah.
all four of you.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fail.
I should do good. That's pretty good. Marcus.
So,
Right,
Mark,
right.
on your page, if you
Mhm.
go under the skills tab,
I know.
okay,
Uh-huh.
just double click where it says the -1 on that.
Yeah, just getting a little later. Ooh.
So, Marcus, on the top right corner, you see where it says INSP and 3 dots.
Alright.
Click one of those. You now have what is effectively a burst point that you can use at any given time. And
That's on my sheet, right?
yeah, on your sheet where it says INSP on the top right.
Inspiration. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what we use instead of inspiration is burst points.
I see.
And what that does is if on your action tab you go to inspiration, it says favor. I haven't updated it yet, but attack, checks, saves, or damage rolls,
Uh-huh.
you can apply that effect to yourself. You have to announce it before you use it.
Uh-huh.
You have to announce it before you roll, and you apply that effect to it, and it'll add 1d4 to whatever roll you're about to make. Anything
All right.
between a 1d20 roll and on a damage roll too, as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. That being said, over there in the middle, that is all glass. This is kind of, other than that, like I said, the roof is about 20 feet tall, 20 feet up. And back on the main page, I've done left that page behind. That was just for uh, illustration.
Oh, okay. I was using it as a map.
All right. So it's about 15 to 17 feet for the walls. And then every so often you see like this stake that comes up for support on the roof itself. Coming out, as you come out, in the middle there where you see that table, you're seeing these guards in here posting around. In the middle, close to where that table is, you see the mayor, Svan Girder, as he seems to be discussing things with the guard looking around. And that's when he notices the four of you come in, and he kind of claps his hand. Welcome, welcome. Hobbles over there with his cane. I'm so glad the four of you were able to take me up on my offer to come visit.
Hello. Nice museum.
Thank
We
you.
got here.
It is the pride and joy of our town.
I can tell. Would you care to tell me a little about it?
Uh, this town is this museum actually is devoted to the history of this particular area. We have one section that actually shows us what kind of weapons and stuff used to be used in the older times, the way they used to dress in another section. Another one shows the currency that was used back then. And then he points to the top right whenever he mentions weapons, points to the top left. whenever he mentions the clothes and stuff that they used to wear, points directly to the left. I'll draw a thing here. Okay, so he over here is where he pointed for the weapons. Over here is where he pointed for the clothes and kind of attire stuff. Over here is where he pointed where he talked about showcasing the currency and stuff. And then he points over here and he says, over here is some area where we keep some models of some of the animals that commonly were and in some cases still are in this area pretty frequent. He comes points over here. So over there's another passageway. It just shows some of the works of art that have come through our country in this time.
Hmm.
And then as he points down here, he said, down there is actually the meeting room. That is where we hold conferences, and my office is actually in there. So that's not actually going to be part of the tour. Would you care to take the tour?
Mm, I want to look around first.
Isn't that the tour?
What was that, Hope?
Isn't that what a tour is? Is looking around?
Yeah, but I like going at my own pace, you know? I appreciate the offer, however.
Okay. Don't mind the security. We're actually planning on hosting Miss Viola later. And given the attack that happened on her just yesterday morning, I felt it necessary to have plenty of security here in order to keep her safe.
Are these security men aware of
No,
witchcraft? Okay. Okay.
I'm sure some of them might be. As he whispers, he said, but you never can be too sure with everybody, so it is best to just be safe.
I do have one other question.
Yes.
Are any of these older pieces in the museum have magic in them? Like artifacts of mage craft?
He leans into you. That is a very curious question to be asking. You do know that it's actually illegal as pertained by the clock tower.
I know, that's why I need to be. It's just, if there is any in here, it might mess with my arcana senses. Any I need to be aware of.
Well, most everything's kept in a case, and I do have some cases where I have locks on them, and those, in their own sense, might interfere
Okay.
with that as well.
Okay, that's good to know. And I think I'll take you up on that tour.
Okay. Noting right here,
Here.
hold on. Right here, it didn't want to move at first. On this table, there's actually a model of the town itself.
Oh, that's cute.
Huh.
So, who's going where?
I'm gonna take the
Because
tour.
the mayor is going to give you the tour, and he's going to start off up this way towards where the art is.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with the mayor.
Ooh.
I'll go over to where the models is.
Ari, what are you
I'm,
planning on
I'm
doing?
offsetting you a little bit, Marcus.
I'm gonna go venture counterclockwise. Just happens to be that the bard's there.
You really want to go with Bard? Okay.
I'm not going with the bard. I'm just going in the same direction that the bard happens to be going.
Quality time for the bard, and
Maybe one day they'll stop fighting.
Hey, these are faked.
Wait, what?
all right, are you and Flicker both find your way in here?
And I have no idea what they're looking at, guys. In case you're wondering.
Try going over and tapping on Flicker's token.
They can't see my token.
Unable to open linked character record because your user does not own that record.
Okay.
Drop
Yeah.
on me.
All right. So what they're seeing
You
is
are
basically.
gone.
All right. So since Suzuma is streaming, I'm going to take Suzuma over there first, just to show her what they're seeing, so everybody on stream can see it.
Uh-huh.
Hartman is alone.
Oh, so what the two of you see, you got the two guards over there beside the door. Over, Marcus isn't alone, but he's there with Hope. But I'm just
He's in spirit.
over here is a bear, and then you zooming in, you can actually tell a lot better. This would be a dire wolf stuffed. These are stuffed.
Okay,
Well, no, they're
so
not stuffed. It's actually the bones of them propped up. You like the dinosaur skeletons at the museums.
I thought it'd be kind of weird if they were stuffed.
Yeah. So this is a dire wolf, and then you see these are actually regular wolves. And then over here you see some rabbits.
Oh, hey, rabbits.
All right.
I don't like this. We're in a place with bones and skin, and we're dealing with necromancers. Ooh.
So anything that Ari and Flicker want to do?
I'm gonna ask the museum people there what makes this room like why are these animals in this room?
They will just kind of point to the signs, and you'll see a sign. These are the kind of animals that used to be hunted.
Wow, they hunt bears?
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, the bears hunt you.
Yeah. So these are the type of animals that they used to hunt back in older times. And that's kind of the purpose of this exhibit.
And I touched the bear.
There is actually a barricade, and if you go to touch the bear, the museum security actually, you hear one of them grunt, give off kind of a cough as he looks at you and motions you away from the bear.
No
But it
bear
looks
for
so
you.
Fluffy.
This is Bones, is a skeleton of a bear.
Oh,
A fluffy bone.
it looks so fluffy.
Welcome to the bone zone.
Yeah.
They might question your sanity.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next room.
Meanwhile, Hope,
Where are you going? Yee!
as you come in here, you see various paintings, works of art, mostly showing the landscape There's actually some of them that shows the Swiss Revolution.
Oh,
And as the mayor's sitting there, he stops at this one, at the one about the depicting parts of the Swiss Revolution. He said, and this is the Switzerland Revolution. It is actually around in this area that most of the rebels that were against the government at that time stayed. As a matter of fact, this town is actually named after one of those rebels. I'll let you guess who it is.
Tell us.
Roll me history, both of you.
oh boy. Okay.
I should be proficient in theory.
Yes, we know how in theory works.
Ooh.
Nice.
That is a theory proven.
For now.
So, both of you, when you think about the Switzerland Revolution, there is one name that really comes out to you, especially when it comes to Switzerland and bringing up Tellus. You can think of the name Wilhelm Tell, also known as William Tell.
William Tell, also known as William Tell.
No, Wilhelm. There's a different. Wilhelm is the proper pronunciation, like Wilhelm Tell,
Oh, you're okay.
and then it later in more modern times it got repronounced to William. Two different pronunciations.
Okay, is this the French invasion of Switzerland in 1798?
No, this is even earlier. William Tell is the one that Switzerland had a kind of a corrupt monarchy. One of the towns had the governor was completely corrupted. And William had made some snarky comment to upset him. Well, as punishment, what they did, he is the one that shot the apple off his son's head.
Oh, that one. That one.
Yes, he is the one where the governor, the lord of the land, and he got so mad at the lord of the land that he waited until he went to leave and he sat in this canyon and they shot him dead with the crossbow. And that was part of what helped kick off the Switzerland Revolution. And to a lot of people, he is the face of the Swiss Revolution, much like George Washington was for the American Revolution. And that is about the time that they stopped using that form of government after that.
Okay. I was looking up William Tell on the Wikipedia and I couldn't find the legend that you're talking about, but it mentioned that he was a hero and he was associated with.
He was the one, he was noted, the governor, as punishment, said, "You're such a good shot, then shoot this apple off your son's head. However, if you miss, your son will die." And so what he did is he actually prepared 2 arrows, which it wasn't with a bow, it was with a crossbow. So technically it was a crossbow bolt. He prepared 2 of them. He shot one into the apple and he had a backup one just in case he missed and killed his son. to immediately kill the Lord.
Ah. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. It was like they were having this shooting competition on TV.
Yeah. Noting that it also clicks in you because that was the play that Viola and the rest of you were coming to perform, was the story about Wilhelm Tell.
Ah.
Anything else you're doing?
Oh, um, no, I don't think so.
What about you, Mark?
That is all.
Okay. So Hope, I'm going to move you over to where Flicker and Ari went. All right, Flicker, Ari, you see these three right here in the middle on that middle table? You'll see it looks like a pile of gold as it shows older currency that used to be used that was gold. Up here, they're in a locked case. And then up here at top, there's a silver one. And then down here at the bottom, there is copper pieces.
Whoa.
Now, keep in mind, these aren't modern currency. These are older pieces of currency.
But they are made out of gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are the two of you doing?
Hmm.
Mm.
Let's read the things.
I basically what they state, the one that you just went to states, these are copper pieces that used to be used in the currency in times of older. Once again, there's like this rope barricade that goes around each of the tables, each of the displays. So you know you're not allowed too close. And you can probably guess that these cases that they're in are pretty locked, considering this is money.
Yep, that looks like money, all right. Do not steal, Rogue. I'm looking at you.
I was wondering when somebody was gonna mention that.
I'm just looking.
All right.
I'm
So, two of you, are you doing anything?
Hmm. Hmm. I will look at the coins from afar. What do they look like?
They, a lot of them seem to have like some corrosion on them, older, and it's just like old copper pieces, what you expect to be older money.
Lore.
Wait, have any of
so
them turned green? Out of curiosity.
We'll go with yes.
Okay.
Green coin.
Well, a lot of it's because of the oxidation.
Green coin.
All
and
right.
I take
So,
it this room is pretty sealed,
okay,
except for that one exit.
roll me a perception check.
I'm just asking a question.
You notice in this room there are three guards instead of the customary two. They are paying very close attention to both of you. And you imagine they would pay very close attention to everybody in here. The cases you'll see have locks on them. And as you look and really stare at it, you're able to tell on occasions it seems like there might be a little bit of a shimmer on the doors. insides of the cases?
A little shimmer. Like a magical shimmer?
Yeah, it would be something you could. It's not natural shimmer, not a natural shimmer.
Non natural shimmer. Okay.
Hey,
I guess I'm done with this room.
Okay, Hope, I'm going to take you on to the next part of your tour.
Okay. I'm trying to keep an eye on the Discord at the same time. Or not. Yeah, you know what I mean.
doors are my worst enemy.
You mean on the Twitch?
Oh, not just that, the OBS too.
Okay, so you come in here. This is some of the weapons that used to be used in older times. Over here, you see a bow that's all by itself, and it is propped up in a stand. There's obviously a lot more room for other stuff, but there's nothing else on that table, just that one bow inside of its case propped up. Then over here, there's a short sword. And then right here on the same table, there is a dagger.
Hmm.
So, Marcus, you and Hope.
Oh, the mayor isn't going to say anything about him?
He's giving you tours. Mostly he's telling you these are the kind of weapons that people used to use. They used to hunt with the long bows until crossbows came about. Swords and daggers were the melee weapons of choice. They didn't really care to use a lot of long swords when hunting, simply because that could get you in more danger when you're hunting animals, because you're not always in a wide enough area. So you would often take something that you could either attack from a distance or something that could be used and swung around quick in close quarters.
Okay. I'm going to do a quick Arcana check.
Roll me Arcana. Marcus, what are you doing?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
There's magic all around you, like the entire building. You're not able to pinpoint anything specific.
Huh.
And I mean the entire building, the walls too.
Huh. You're either misleading me or giving me a really good hint.
Right, hello,
Marcus.
I'm back, and I'd just like to say that I might have to go here soon.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Right, where are we?
You're in the room with the weapons. To state it, over here there is this long bow that is, despite there being plenty of room on the table and in the case for everything else, it is all by itself.
Huh.
And over here is a short sword, and then on the same table over here is dagger.
All right.
Hope attempted to do an Arcana check, but she was unable to sense anything.
I think I'll just take a look at that short sword on this table over here.
Okay. So they will only allow you to get about this close.
All right.
So you're looking at it, and are you looking for anything in particular or just looking at
I'm just looking at the making of the blade itself, the texture and whatnot.
it? The short swords definitely seem. Matter of fact, roll me perception.
All right. Grab sheet, go to skills. Perception. There we are. Oh boy. Huh.
So both the short sword and the dagger, they've definitely seen some better days. They're not terrible quality. Like you can tell that they've tried to clean them up and everything, but you can also tell that at the same time these are really old weapons.
Uh-huh.
Uh, old style iron forge. There's a couple chips in the blades and spots. The longbow seems to be much newer.
Hmm.
The longbow itself seems to be in an almost pristine condition,
All right.
despite the fact that you thinking, well, this longbow is wood and string versus the metal of the swords. Which one do you think would, kind of be damaged more?
I'd imagine the sword.
Well,
Actually,
what I'm saying damage is like age wise.
yeah.
So the longbow does not look like it has aged much at all
Mm-hmm.
versus the two blades that do.
Yeah.
Ari, are you staying in the room with the money?
No. As much as nah, I'll go to this room.
Okay, I hope you know. I hope you know you can't go through walls.
Okay, there
Don't worry, I
and
tried.
there.
Flicker, what are you doing?
Flicker went off into the other room as well.
Okay.
Hi again.
Hello.
Speed run.
All right. In this room, what you see on this table, if it'll move, move. I said move. There he goes. On this table, what you see is there's a bunch, a collection of kind of warm clothes. They are, you can see a lot of them's very furs and they look kind of comfortable, but at the same time they also look heavy and awkward. But it's basically just a lot of clothes that you see people. You can figure that people used to wear back in the wintertime in order to stay warm. Over here by themselves in their own display case is a pair of boots. These boots are made of a fine leather and lined with the softest of furs. They're about knee length and they look very comfortable and warm. Are the two of you doing anything?
um, I just
Hmm.
wanna. Let me see.
I want to look around. What can I find?
I wanna see what's around this room as well.
That's basically it. You notice all the windows where there would be windows would be up in the ceiling. So
Hmm.
everything else is pretty solid, with the exception of the gaps in the walls, between the walls and the ceiling to the other rooms. And while this is going on, you can actually hear the mayor telling Hope and Marcus about the types of weapons that used to be used.
I see.
Okay.
Our mystic guys recharge only on long rest, right?
Let me look at yours. So your mystic eyes, they recharge on a long rest for you.
Oh, well, for me.
And what it does is you can see the aura of every creature within 60 feet of you, hidden or invisible. All right. So, what are you? You would understand your mystic eyes would just be like, hey, there's people there. Or are these people hostile to me? And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Marcus is the ones that has mystic eyes. Marcus, by the way, your eyes are red. They've been red since you've entered the building.
That was important to note.
Oh no.
If you read your mystic eyes on Mystic Code on the action page, and you go down and you click the little red tab and read about your mystic eyes.
All right.
And it's just the irises. And the reason why you know they turn red is because you always get a headache with it when it happens.
Fun.
So ever since the four of you entered the museum, your eyes has been red.
Hmm. I see. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
All right, so Flicker and Ari, what are you two doing?
What room is this again?
This is the room. You've got the boots on this table and the warm clothes over here.
Hmm. Let's see. What would you find
Oh,
out?
yikes.
What to do? What to do?
Just go check the time. Hmm.
I think I might be done with this room.
Okay.
I'm thinking
So
of going to the office itself, though.
there's, you notice whenever you were there, there was a rope blocking that off, as in you
Yep.
weren't allowed in there.
Hmm. I might have an idea of what I want to do later, though.
Where are they going?
Note and Lisa asked you guys to come in here to check to see if you could find any possible magic items to prove whether or not he was the um, black market magic weapon dealer.
Hmm.
You've established that the building itself is magical, and Marcus's eyes have been red ever since he's entered.
Conclusion. Maybe.
Wait, have I been in all the rooms yet? Or am I still in
Between the two groups you have, but
Okay, I wanted. Okay.
the mayor's going to take you and Marcus into this room next. Uh, Marcus, is there anything that you're wanting to do in either of the rooms? Was there something you was wanting to do in that room with the weapons before you left, or?
I don't believe so, no.
All right, so he's going to take you to continue the tour He's going to take you up in here. Once again, on the right side is warm clothes. Over here on the left side is a pair of boots by themselves.
Hmm.
I did want to check for Arcana.
Roll me Arcana.
I think I'll
Marcus.
also go over and check the Arcana on those boots there.
Roll me Arcana.
All right. Arcana, there you are. Now one. Okay.
Almost.
Almost.
That was close.
Almost.
You don't know about the boots, but you can definitely tell Marcus. Hope, you're still kind of overwhelmed by all the magic in the area. Marcus, you can definitely tell though that at the very least the case that the boots are in has magic with it
That's
versus
fun.
the case with the warm clothes do not.
All right. That's intriguing.
Flicker and Ari, you make it into the room with the weapons.
I think that'd be good.
Is there anything that you're wanting to do?
I'll check for magic. Why not?
Roll me Arcana. Ari, what are you wanting to do?
I'll just check to see what's around the room as well. If it's just like I would assume that's just like the others, correct?
You know, all the rooms look identical in that regard.
You sense
All right,
nothing.
then. Could I also check for magic as well?
Roll me Arcana. Flicker, once again, the same case with Hope for both you and Ari. There's definitely magic in this building. It's a matter of you can't pinpoint whether something's specifically magical or not because it seems like the building itself is magic. Roll me insight, all four of you.
Oh boy.
That
Oh,
would
yes.
save us some time because I think someone's got to leave in a second.
Oh.
I am not insightful.
Flicker, take me a burst point. Also, Flicker, all the magical energy you feel, first off, it feels like a bounded field. Second off, sometimes there's just like this scent to mana that, you can tell, oh, this person used a spell.
Who's been using a spell? The mayor?
Well, you can tell whenever you know someone and you've been around their magic, you can just kind of get a feel for the mana that's in it. This mana that's all in this building feels exactly like the mana that was in the Lost Woods.
I'll just poke Ari, hey Rogue. Keep your head down and do as I say, or else we're gonna get fucked, and I don't want that.
For once, I'll listen to you, Bard.
We are going to probably fucking die here.
What did you do, Bard?
Oops.
Don't worry about it. I use my eyes.
Okay. You activate your eyes as you look around. It's mostly a bunch of gray auras around there. Interestingly enough, how far does your eyes activate for?
How far?
Yeah.
60 feet, I think. Yeah, 60 feet. I want to walk around as well. Might as well get the full.
Hold on.
Okay.
Just run around a museum.
Yeah.
All right. You are able to see the light blue or the blue aura of Marcus as he's checking out the table.
Okay.
You see two gray auras that you've established are the museum security. But there's a red aura in that room.
Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit of sneak. Let's go to that room. Hey, Yuri, come on. Let's go check out. Let's go to the others. You know.
Well, it's about that time too. As you come out into here,
Where is here?
all of you are actually meeting up in the middle.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't do an Arcana check in the other two rooms, but I don't think there's a point.
All right. So as you're walking out, you see Hope walking out, blue aura on her. Of course, the blue aura on Marcus.
Mhm.
Why am I normally red?
And the red aura on Svangirder.
Swanger? Oh. Oh.
The mayor.
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I am
Flicker,
going
what's
to.
the red one mean?
So
Yes.
for just explain to deviate, to explain his mystic eyes again. Once again, his mystic eyes within the 60 feet of him, he's able to see even if they're hiding behind an object or something, or if they're invisible. He's able to detect the auras of people. Blue means that they're friendly. Gray means they're neutral towards him. And red is an indicator saying that they are hostile towards him. I will state right now, the mayor's not pure red. He is red, and there are streaks of gray going through there. Something that you can perceive as he doesn't like you. He is hostile, but he's not acting on his hostility at this moment.
Hmm.
It like he does not intend to act on his hostility.
Okay. Let's see. Can I make any more assumptions based off that he's hostile? Like anything anyone else told us? Like that one story with the trap spirit in that tree?
Like, what was that last part?
Could I don't know. I think I want to think he's like lying up. He's like lying out the tree thing. Because he is hostile. It's weird.
If you want to make any inferences about whether or not he's lying to you, you can make that on your own decision. Uh, what are you wanting to? Because I'll let you insight check something if you're wanting to insight check it. I just don't.
I know. Let's see.
I'm just not understanding what you're wanting to insight check here.
Pretty much, yeah. I want to say everything, but I'm just gonna like gradually. Let's see. What do I want to insight check first? He
Tell you
knows
what,
about- Hmm?
roll me an insight check, and I will give you some information off of how
All
much
right.
you can get it to click.
I know what I want to say. I just I don't know the words for it. I should probably burst point it there, but that works
Oh.
too.
All right, so things are beginning to click in place for you. All right, you've spent majority of your time in this town, not sure of who to trust. The mayor is apparently somewhat hostile towards you. At no point has Lisa ever been hostile towards you. The mayor has been trying to implicate that Lisa is doing all these horrible things, that Lisa is the one attempting to assassinate, or maybe behind the assassination, that Lisa is trying to do all this stuff that maybe implicate the rest of you or anything like that. Mayor's the one that's hostile towards you, whereas Lisa has not been hostile towards you, but now all of a sudden it's starting to click. Lisa claims that the man that she gave a description to that attempted to poison her matched the mayor's description. Lisa
Okay.
gave you a brief history of a man with the mayor's name that used to be part of a terrorist organization in America, a magical terror organization called TORAM, which stands for To Openly Research All Magic, which would include magics that are typically considered illegal to research in the clock tower.
If you need help remembering that, just remember ramming the toe.
I'll ram this dude's toes in 5 seconds.
All right. So these things are starting to click. Something else that just suddenly clicked.
Mhm.
Ingrid had just told y'all that 5 years ago, when the mayor and his nephew moved into town, people have been seeing weird things out in the daytime and experiencing terrors and stuff like that. And then that's when he first moved here. He wasn't the mayor yet, but he became the mayor after him and a group of people within that year left out into the Lost Woods where the bounded field center was for that tree. Apparently, supposedly sealed an evil spirit into that tree. And then everybody, they still received the night terrors, but a lot of other stuff just wasn't, nothing going on in the daytime. A tree that was heavily guarded by necromancy, illegal necromancy.
Hmm.
And this bounded field, what you're effectively in, this feels very familiar to the bounded field, albeit has different function, but this museum feels like a space filled with magical energy that feels very similar to the bounded field that was in the Lost Woods.
Can I use Arcana to check what this bounded field's function is?
Roll me Arcana.
Okay. I'll use a burst point on this actually. Actions. Burst point. Where are you?
It'll be under inspiration. It might still be
Under-
labeled as favor.
It is. I got it though. And yes. Wow. Okay.
You can't regain one whenever you used one, unfortunately.
That.
But at a 24, this one seems to be more of a monitoring bounded field. Seems to be something along the lines of he knows who's in here, when they're in here, and what they're doing in here.
How specific is the "what are you doing" part, or can I not tell that?
Uh, it's kind of a stretch for you to be even tell the function of the bounded field.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm going to just loudly just slap my head and just like, oh shit, I forgot I left something at the inn. I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick.
So, Hope, Ari, And Marcus, Flicker. All right, after what Flicker just told you, he's making a comment about needing to go back to the end.
I'm gonna shoot Hope a quick look and follow Flicker and be like, "Hey, I'm just gonna go with him."
All right, Hope, you see this, noting what Flicker just said, and Ari shot you a look. Or what are you going to do?
I mean, the same thing would be to do is leave too, but it would look suspicious if all of us suddenly left.
Yeah, so that's sort of what I was thinking as well.
I guess I shoot Marcus a look and, hang out a bit.
Yeah.
What time is it now? Like, in the game.
In the game, it is currently about 9 o'clock in the morning.
Hmm.
But I can't say go to lunch.
Well, people do eat lunch at 11.
Yeah, but not at 9.
Brunch.
Hey, so I accidentally missed out on breakfast.
Oh,
The deep.
I will note that the mayor has also told you that he had that the item shop, which would basically be Haggard's. Haggard had some potions that he had hoped to give you too.
oh.
Hmm.
We would better go over to Hagrid's. We haven't been there yet.
Oh, certainly, if you choose to go there, then most certainly.
I thank you for the wonderful
He's
tour.
actually got some product that he's wanting you to test out for him. Its ability, its effectiveness. He's still rather new at it, you see.
Hmm. Well,
Flicker, whenever that happens, you see the red soften up on the mayor and it becomes more gray.
Okay. I am to assume that means that Hagrid isn't with the mayor.
So, with that, I'm guessing the four of you are leaving.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think we need to call it end.
We're almost to a very good stopping point, so just give me a few more minutes.
I'm sorry. I know I'm rushing, but
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to find Lisa.
Lisa said that she was going to find you.
Okay. I'll go back to the. Let's see. Let's see if I can bump into her at the inn or something like that.
yeah, I'm heading over to Hagrid's.
All right. So I am going to bring out another map for visual purposes. Just for visual purposes only.
Mhm.
So as you're going down, you're basically on a pathway back towards town. Marcus and Ari is currently up front. So imagine the bottom of the map is front. Is that how you guys want to be placed?
Yes. I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, it is about this time on your way back. You see a figure start walking towards you, and it's Jovi. And he seems to be kind of sing-songing, wagging his finger. Flicker, at this point, your mystic eyes have undone themselves.
Oh, fuck. What are you doing here?
He's still off in the distance.
What? Okay.
Has he seen us?
It's hard to tell whether or not he's seen you, but you can guess that he probably knows you're there considering he's walking right towards you.
Ah. Okay.
gonna sneak
Keep
and
going.
hide.
Don't make eye contact. Pretend he isn't there. Please.
Okay. Can I get all four of you to please roll me a wisdom saving throw as he gets a
Ah.
little closer?
Wisdom saving.
Said I was gonna sneak and hide. But okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Of course.
Oh, that's... Oh, God.
Derp. Derp.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why do you have the D4 effects? Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the Arcana check.
I'm a -1.
I think you passed.
Actually,
Just
no. Hope you failed as well.
Wait. Oh. All right.
As you see a weird look come across Jovi's face, almost excited as his eyes come up, he said, and he looks directly at you, Flicker.
Wait,
So-
I failed? A 23 failed?
Uh-oh.
So, I see you've begun piecing it together. I can't have you doing that now.
Uh-oh.
I call him a bitch.
All four of you, please roll me another wisdom saving throw as he points four fingers.
Uh-oh.
Well, does a 22 hit?
If a 23 didn't succeed, the 22 is not going to. As all of you feel your bodies seize up,
No.
as you're all paralyzed, unable to move, barely able to breathe, and all you can do is watch as magical energy begins to swirl around Jovi. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to share a song into the Discord.
No. Not singing.
Dun, 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 dun.
The Billy Hill theme begins.
Yeah, I'm going to share a song, and this is a song that I constantly have in my mind every time I think about this scene. As magical energy begins to swirl around him, I would play it, but it is copyrighted all to hell. And he begins to grow in size as he is now 17 to 20 feet tall. Horns come out of his forehead. Fur begins growing over his body.
Oh no, he's a furry.
His
I knew
feet,
something was wrong with him the moment I laid my eyes on his D&D.
his feet begin transforming into what almost appears to be as hooves.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. He's a furry.
Oh, so that's what the villain meant.
So, Marcus, in his full form, you are recognizing this as all the ground around him, it seems everything's withered away.
Oh no. It's Disco?
Yeah.
And as he twirls one of his hands, the hat that he was wearing reappears. The green hat with the purple feather. He tips it in between his horns on his head. Greetings, Elias Touch. Perhaps I shall introduce myself now, properly. I am Slavom of the Seven Aspects. And with that, I'm going to call stream.
I am so sorry, Flicker, that we tried to set you up with a demon.
Oh, boy.
It happens.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry.
This
partly
is the
justified.
archfiend at Marcus. Yeah, Marcus, you were able to recognize that this is the Archfiend.
Yep, sounds about right. Oh my god.
I'm gonna put on the
Uh,
stream
uh,
ending of it scene.
Oops.
Hartman.
All right.
I'm actually gonna go back to the D&D thing because it's not picking us up on the stream ending. Just for voice chat reasons.
Okay, go on back to the. We are going to see about rating out into somebody. Uh, give me.
I know
Uh,
Nonya is still on, right?
Alright. But yeah, I should
Nonya
be heading
is,
out
but
now.
I'm
So,
going to go for somebody that's specifically doing like D&D content.
Oh, I
uh-huh.
mean, fair enough.
Yeah, I think I shall be heading out now.
Okay.
See ya.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. So, back on the stream ending. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you later. Yeah, next week. You can't hear him, but he said next week. I think. Is it next week? Oh, Tabletop Hazards is next week. Yep. It's Sansu's birth. Check the announcements in our Discord for more accurate information about our scheduling, everyone.